So tell me who you are and what you do.
I'm George Valentine, and I'm the program manager for the Adults with Disabilities programs for Flagler County Schools.
Now tell me what this meeting was called for today and why it's so important to keep that money in the system.
Well, the meeting was held today because we're in peril of losing the funding for our Adults with Disabilities programs, and that would greatly affect our ability to render services for the disabled adults in Flagler County.
They actually do work?
Yes.
What kinds of work do they do?
I'd be happy to show you.
Thank you.
Most of the types of work we do are assembly, packaging, collating, things of that nature. These are all examples of products that we work on. For the most part, these are all things that we'll package. We have a couple examples of stuff that we do for American Radionics over here. We do pretty much all their sub-assembly work for most of their components. One of the products that we make and market ourselves are crab traps. So it starts off as a bale of wire, and after 30 some odd steps of folding, cutting, crimping, and hogging, you end up with a finished product. And most of the local bake shops here carry our products. So those would be some examples. These are all products that we're working on here currently.
Tell me what this program means to your daughter.
Oh, it means everything to my daughter. If she didn't come here, she would be sitting at home at the group home and not doing anything all day.
How has this helped her?
It has helped her with her social skills. It's taught her to be more involved. She was very, very shy before. She's more outgoing now. She's learned some vocational skills. She's tried volunteering at the Humane Society. She really enjoyed that, and that's something that she would have never tried, without this program.
Why do you need this funding restored, and what's going to happen to these kids without it?
Well, we are currently serving 250 individuals with adults with disabilities, and without this funding, we're going to have to close the doors to those programs. And that's 3 programs for Flagler County: the Step Up Industries, the Adult Activity Center, and the Community Inclusion Program.
You can tell that this was something that was very important to you. You choked up about it. Why is it so?
Because I was here when it started. I was part of starting it. I've watched it grow. I've watched the parents move to this county because we had such a program. Currently, there's about a 10-year waiting list for individuals to currently get in these type of programs in other districts. And we had developed a program that didn't have a waiting list. So, we served individuals who walked through the door that needed that support.
What have you been doing in Tallahassee to help out with this?
Trying to sound the alarm and share the message with legislators. We spent a great deal of time visiting with senators and representatives and garnering some of their support. We are distressed because Senator Lynn, who made the recommendation to eliminate it and remove it from the budget, has left the impression, I think, with many of the representatives that this $11.8 million statewide has been moved to Health and Human Services, and that the allocation mechanism has just changed, and that's just flat out not the truth. And so it's very concerning to us. We're in the last days of settling what the budget will be. If we have to take this to the governor, we'll take it to the governor. But the bottom line is individuals with disabilities need to be served.
What do you need the community to do?
We need the community to contact their legislators. We need them to make sure that enough is enough. Flagler County, with the highest unemployment rate, cannot afford to lose 18-plus jobs. And the 250 clients that we serve and the families that are providing these services cannot afford to lose them. Emotionally, physically, mentally, and flat out economically, because the Step Up industry does provide them, those with the most severe disabilities, a paycheck.
Can you tell me about this program and what the school means to you?
I love the workshop, and I love the staff, and I love my job, and I love my paycheck.
Do you feel happy when you get to come here every day?
Yeah.
Yeah? What kinds of things do you do?
Like we do cans and mailing and...
Mailing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you ever bring anything great home for your mom?
Yeah.
You do? Is there anything that you'd like to say to people who are listening?
Please don't shut the workshop down because I love my job.
Love your job?